All month long, we're celebrating 70 years of KVOA, and we're celebrating today with a look back at 70 years of sports.
Yeah, News 4 Tucson's Jenna Fink reflects on the 2000s through now.
Let's flash back to 2007. Ryan Recker joined KVOA as sports director that year. He covered several firsts here in Tucson.
I saw Accenture Match Play come in 2007, which was the best golfers in the world coming to Marana. Not long after I came, Arizona football made a bowl game for the first time in 10 years. And on that team was Rob Gronkowski.
Ryan says he'll never forget interviewing Gronkowski on the field post-game.
And I said, Rob, you're headed to the Las Vegas Bowl. What are your thoughts right now? And as I asked him that, a fan jumped in and said, blackjack. And he looked at the fan and then looked at me and said, yeah, blackjack.
As only Gronkowski could say. While Ryan covered plenty of firsts, there were also several lasts, like legendary basketball coach Lute Olson's final game.
And that closed an incredible chapter, needless to say, in the history of not just Arizona sports, but college basketball.
He also saw the Diamondbacks, Rockies, and White Sox move their spring training to the Phoenix area, the end of a 60-plus year tradition in the old Pueblo.
There was such a rich tradition and such a connection with Tucson and spring training that there was sadness to see that go.
Ryan left KVOA in 2013, filling his shoes. Paul Cicala back for his second stint at KVOA. The Tucson native and Desert View High grad proud to cover his hometown team.
I think it's a dream for a kid growing up on the south side to go back to the Sunnyside Unified School District, be able to cover a game and realize I was in these kids' position, a couple decades ago, and now, boom, I'm covering the games as a reporter.
Paul brought the energy to every sport he covered, from Friday football fever to Arizona women's basketball's national championship appearance. That's one of his favorite memories. He kept that positivity even through the COVID-19 pandemic.
We weren't able to do stuff from the studio, so I would shoot half of my live shots on top of my roof at my house just so I could get the background of Tucson right behind me.
Whether in studio, out in the field, or on his roof, Paul's passion for our community shined through in his work.
If you would have told me when I was a kid growing up in high school, idolizing people from the U of A, Coach Lute Olson, the whole 9 yards, and if somebody said, hey, you're going to end up covering them and being an anchor for KVOA News 4 Tucson, I wouldn't have believed it.
There have been so many memorable moments over the past 70 years. Here's to covering the next 70 years of sports at KVOA. Reporting at the U of A, Jenna Fink, News 4 Tucson.